Today, I am going to be answering a Reddit question about living with cerebral palsy. I have to think outside of the box, and there is a 3-step process that I use, which I am going to share with you in this video. Before I give my answer, let me explain why this particular question is so meaningful to me. I am the type of person who has to be working on a goal. I don't like to watch a lot of TV. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for me personally, I need to spend my time doing something that will advance my life. Not staying busy has such a negative impact on me. I really feel the disability because I feel like I am not getting anywhere with my life. I can't just go out and get a job. If I don't have a goal to work for, I go into a state of depression, and I really feel trapped in this body. I'll give you an example with a story. Prior to going to college in 2013, I used to get depressed often. From 2010 to 2013, I wanted to be working every day just like everyone else. I tried starting businesses so I could be working, only to fail. Emotionally, I was down and I felt trapped and helpless, not to the point where I wanted to harm myself because I knew why I was in the state of mind. I had to find something that would help me to advance. So I talked to one of my best friends at the time, and they made a suggestion that I try going to college. I thought about my friend's suggestion and came to the conclusion that college was the best thing that I could do to advance myself. I would be developing new skills that would increase my chances of getting a job with an established company. So I went. But I faced the challenge of slipping into another state of depression after I graduated from college due to still not being able to find work. I can apply for jobs. However, the challenge would be during the interview process because of my speech. And speech difficulties are a symptom of cerebral palsy that is a major barrier between me and work, aka keeping busy. That is the reason why I wanted to make a video about this topic. I'm hoping that I can help someone who has a disability that prevents them from reaching their potential. Let's get into my 3-step process I use to think outside the box in order to stay busy. The first step that I take to stay busy is identify what's my own definition of staying busy. For me personally, keeping busy is using my skills to some type of work. An example would be going to college and earning a degree to be qualified for a better job. That endeavor corresponds with my definition because it was work, using and developing skills, and I made it a goal. The second step is, I don't give the control of that area of my life to someone else, nor do I give it to the disability. I'll tell you what I mean. No one knows which direction is best to take my life in better than I do. Nobody knows what I need to create that corresponds with my uniqueness, and they certainly don't have an intuition about my life like I do. So I have to keep all of this in mind. Just because I couldn't get a job doesn't mean that I have to sit in a wheelchair and do nothing. All it means is that I had to realize that there was a roadblock on the road that I attempted to take to go in the direction where I need to go with my life. In this case, it was trying to get a job and being told no. This leads to my final step, not giving my control to the disability. Before I go into detail about the last step, I want to take a moment to tell you about my plan to make more videos like this one. I want to make Q&A videos where I answer your questions. You can ask me questions about living with cerebral palsy or anything else. Just leave your questions in the comments of this video. Okay, let's talk about the last step that I take that helps me to stay busy. It can be very easy to give in to my limitations when I get told no. The disability can become an excuse not to keep going with goals and just try to become great at something. Basically, I can give up and not stay busy. That being said, I choose to keep my control and not quit. It just takes me accepting that I have to create my own way to a job and take inventory of which tools that are available to me and how I can utilize them. For instance, I have a computer available to me. So the question becomes, what can I use the computer with that will allow me to create something that takes work and dedication? Figuring all of this out is like putting a puzzle together, and it becomes work in itself. The thing that I can use with my computer to make my own road to a job is YouTube. Building a YouTube channel from the ground up takes a lot of work and dedication. This channel lets me make the disability work with me instead of against me because I am able to help others by showing them what is possible, and I love doing what I can to help people. One thing that I learned from my experience with having a disability is intuition is your best friend. Only you know what is best for you. If you have a disability that acts as a barrier between you and keeping busy or a goal, try not to look at it as a limitation. Look at it as a reason to be creative to carve a unique pathway to achievement of your goals. I like to take advice from others, but I will never do anything that goes against my intuition regarding my life. I have used college as an example in this video to support my point, but I had to overcome some challenges even before I could even apply for college. If you're interested in the full story, check out this video right here. Also, If you found value in this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing.